Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to this edition of the Halcyon Show. My name is Lorne Risley. I cannot position my camera for some reason, and I don't want to see the back of my fucking head because no one needs to see it. How are you? How are you this evening? Are you well? I really hope you can actually see me here because it turns out OBS Studio decided to fuck with me this evening and didn't want to work, so I've had to use the old-fashioned key method, which I haven't had to use since I started YouTube 7 or 8 years ago. So I'm hoping that I'm coming across reasonably clear. Time will tell. We shall see. Right. At the beginning of the show, I just want to signpost because off the back of Premier Battle's announcement last week... I sound really tinny. I hope I sound okay. Off the back of Premier Battle's announcement last week, I will be still doing a show probably Saturday to discuss and go into a bit more detail about not only the announcement itself, now that we've all had a chance to hopefully sit down, digest it, permeate it. Why do my headphones sound so weird? Also, I've been able to chew the fat with a few people about it. Not extensively, and it's all off the record, so I won't be disclosing who, what, where, when. However, there seems to be a consensus that's formed, and as a result of that, I would quite like to discuss it from a fan's perspective, obviously, not only through the prism of what battlers think, but also how I feel, because I've had some time to permeate on it. And yeah, so keep an eye open for that. For now, though, we ain't talking about Prem today, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about No Loose Chat because I did some preview shows for this. I also did a fair number of posts and promo materials and all sorts of things for this card, and then didn't review it afterwards. And the simple reason for that is because I don't know, I was just kind of burnt out and quite tired of content in general. Also just didn't feel like, again, my voice didn't permeate much in the do you know what, sorry, I am just going to mess with this quickly. I know that you're getting an excellent view of the rest of my fucking house. There you go, because now you can't see the back of my head. Yeah, I just didn't feel like my voice carried any weight with regards to the No Loose Chat because, of course, I haven't covered them all that extensively, and just generally speaking, it just felt like it was just better to just sort of go as a fan, enjoy it, go home, crack on. But having had a couple of months now to let the videos drop, and obviously everyone else have an opportunity to check it out and talk about it as much as they want to, if they have or haven't, I want to dip back in. So I don't know how many we'll get through. We'll probably, I think I want to go for about an hour, maybe a little bit more, because I want to hop on my bicycle and go for another ride, because hopefully there's not so many cars on the road and I'm not going to get run over. So we'll go for about an hour and see how we're going. I think, let me check something here. Yes. So what we will do is we will go in sequential order from first to last as it occurred on the day. And yeah, let's react to some battles, shall we? So let me first of all switch to my main reaction screen. I also hope you know that my laptop was not playing ball today, so everything wasn't working. So yeah, I downloaded this last minute. I hope the quality's fine. I did check to make sure the volume's coming out of my speakers today, though, so production-wise, this should be fine. But again, I'm just pre-warning you. There's been a litany of errors this morning and this afternoon because I just haven't been streaming all that much. And yeah. Fucking technology, brother. Anyways. First things first, worth noting, by the way, is that they've updated all their shit. Good lord, that's loud. They've updated all of their graphics and basically just overhauled the whole presentation of No Loose Chat. I bloody love it. I am here for it. As I said before, by the way, I've referenced it a couple of times. Fiddler's Elbow is a perfect battle rap event venue. Perfect. If the Premier thing doesn't work out, they can always come back to the Fiddlers, man. Fiddler's Elbow is the shit when it comes to hosting rap battle events. We won't watch this graphic every time, by the way, I'll force it, but I just want to let it sit for a second because, again, look at how well No Loose Chat have, look, again, the graphics are less prevalent, but polished and shiny. I like it. It is good. Premier Battle, you can tell. And they hosted a great event, by the way. If you haven't gone to a No Loose Chat event, I would heartily recommend that you do. It's a good vibe. The event was a lot of fun. One day I'll probably do a recap of it in its entirety. For now, I just want to recap, because it's been a minute since I've seen the battles too. So I don't really... There's only one thing I really remember from the battles, like one concept that I was like, right, I did want to talk about that. I seem to remember doing some vlogs at the event itself, so... But again, this is all, it's not fresh in my mind, so it'll be like I wasn't there. Did she just call me a motherfucker? Pariz in the house.
This is the Protocol 5. I am queen of all the motherfucking P.
All hail.
If you're in the building, okay. Lock you the fucking
I don't want to air. No loose boom.
He doesn't want to hear it, so stop telling him.
We're back. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Co-host.
It's your boy TM from the TMR podcast, the Gulag.
TMR podcast.
So, first battle of the day. Flipped a coin off camera. Foul from Norfolk, making his debut on No Lose.
So it is foul. Okay. I spent the whole event debating if it was fall or foul. So it's foul and Pyro. Let's go.
Ready yet?
Yes, we are, foul. Let's go.
Pyro's a Greek god. FB12. My block kept metal in hand. Feds want us on a fault like Trident. When them storms came, it made trapping hard. Now my waters are violent. Trident, storms, waters violent. Now it's up for debate who's the real tyrant. Now it's up for debate who's the real tyrant. Cause the ocean's alive, I'm Big Brother Poseidon. I watched your first battle. Personally, that other crap rapper put you on the pearly steps. From what I saw, you were scared to put hands on the map, but dog want to take shots at the vets. Second battle, you got hit with a 2-2. Because let's be real, that K that was firing on you is definitely not a high caliber. Macmillian Pyro, all amateurs. Something you would leave, Rusty Reballs, you would leave and put faith in a hunting knife. Pyro crying before I leave, take us. Nah, brother, you man can't even gun them, bruh. If I saw you with a gun feel like Shirley, I'd be totally shocked. Pyro thinks he's an East End gangster. I think totally not.
Totally not. I seem to remember he might stumble a little bit more in the second or third foul. Don't know if he was nervous. Don't know if this was... I think it was a debut for No Loose Chat. So, again, nervous. Who could blame him?
Yeah. Well, it's only you to blame. You done fucked up. You gave me another stupid name. What's going on? But my third battle, I thought my opponent would at least be alright. But no, you wanted me locked in, behind bars, for him. But wait, ain't he supposed to be the fool guy? F-A-W-L? Fuck you know that's supposed to fool, right? Don't you dare start telling me that's creative. What you better do is start telling me to let it stand for something. Because there's no way your spelling's that basic. I mean, if you're dyslexic, I ain't hating. I'm just trying to think about... If you're dyslexic, I ain't hating. I'm just trying to think about...
Shout out all our dyslexic folks.
Because you claim it's foul. As if there's something about that word you should relate with. Because what I think is foul, no one in this room should rate it. You get left bleeding, smacked up and banished as any foul behaviours. You won't be walking out unscathed. Think Russian roulette. Between us two, there's 6 rounds rotated. You get the gist? There's only going to be one that sounds engaging. Yeah, I bring the heat. I said, think Russian roulette. Between us two, there's 6 rounds rotated. But you know there's only going to be one that sounds engaging. I said, I bring the heat. I spit flames, it's a spectacle. You should know, whenever Pyro's on the stage, it gets technical. It's best that you get a new name and start fresh. Because after this battle, anything foul is past tense. I don't want to hear sticks about 3 rounds, that's far-fetched. If you talk it, then walk it. But with your lisp, you're always going to be walking around talking the hard S. So...
Let's go.
I said, if you talk it, then walk it. But with your list, you're always going to be walking around talking the hard S. So fuck all that. I don't want to hear your struggle raps when you struggle to fucking rap. Dickery doc. I'm getting shots by the clock. Believe it or not, that's a chorus in one of his songs.
Real rap.
I'm a triple threat trying to double that. I'm one of the sharpest amongst my class. Still, I can be blunt and cut the crap. Or just get straight to the point and punch him, mate. Time.
Yeah, as you can see, like, in terms of disposition, obviously, Foul is significantly more nervous and trips up a few more times, again, if memory serves. Pyro is almost indifferent to the assignment at hand and is clearly, he has a better flow, more punchlines. That roulette line is pretty fucking good. I don't remember catching that in the room. So there you go. On a rewatch, I caught that better. So that's cool. So yeah, I give that first round to Pyro easy. But let's see if the young man can rebound. Come on, young man. Let's go. Spit around most foul.
I sat up all night, even dreamed about taking a dub. Step wrong with me, pussy, I'll take you to a house in garage. You'll get wrapped faster than Twister, hit with heavy metal for all that gossip all you sing. Who told you come to the jungle and act like you doing the bogle? Listen, I will fucking take a rock. Oh, Jesus Christ, sorry people. I'll take a rock, crash it through the space between us. You'll see stars in the rock when the black is near. You'll get hit with the same rock so much that it broke into pieces.
Just pause for a second, because I do remember him struggling. I have a question for the battle rappers in the room, because I think all of us have that moment in conversations, not in performing situations, but like, let's say you're in the middle of a conversation, you're trying to say something, but then just you blank, right? What tends to happen in those moments is most people cut you up, right? They jump in, they want to finish your sentence and start their own, which then completely derails your train of thought, right? In that situation, right, I want to learn a method of managing those breaks in the chain, as it were. And I wonder if there's a technique that you've utilized from battle rap, because look, it must happen. I mean, it must be instances where all of you kind of lose your own thread, but you know, a lot of battle rappers have the ability to be able to freestyle, switch a line, all the rest of that sort of stuff, because I'm given to understand that the way a lot of battlers write is they write and perform rounds, but they don't have it set. You know what I mean? They can they can play fast and loose sometimes with the structure of the round ultimately. I mean, you've seen famous examples where they'll swap rounds wholesale. So I'm just curious, like, if you were talking to this to Foul here, how would you counsel or coach him in order to manage those moments a little bit better so that he doesn't suffer in performance and buys time in order to... Because he does pick up the thread a lot. Again, I don't want to disparage him too much. He does stumble a few times. I just feel like oh, Jesus Christ, sorry. That kills it. It makes the audience and the guys feel awkward. I just wonder if there's a better way of managing those situations that you guys are aware of.
It's going to look like a meteor shower raining on your atmosphere. Shutters, that's my film. Pyro's just another chin that tried to play the system that got beat in his cool runnings. I think we all know what's next. Max, done him. Unfair fight because we are not matching up. Gun under his chin, shot gonna look like Tank Davis when he gave Santa Cruz that murderous uppercut. You said you would dog walk a man on stage. I get it, you like the craze. When they was loving on Frank. Pyro still thinks he's an East End gangster with sugar in his tank.
Time. So again, both times recovered reasonably well and maintained his composure. It's just in those slight moments that the audience senses that trepidation and it becomes a little, and especially his opponent, Pyro does not let him off and goes in on this round as well.
Lacking motivation, I've been a bit stagnant. I only had one battle last year. So this year, I was seeking a challenge. Because with a pen, I think our proof fools can't speak to the savage. Yet somehow, I'm still pending approval from those seeking was valid. Because you ended up being my next opponent. And to me, you ain't even the average. Different shit, same days, I'll be dealing with matters. But this, on the low, was stressing my mental health. Had me feeling the madness. Felt like I was going insane. Because I was expecting a different result after repeating my actions. Now I'm developing a sixth sense.
Definition of madness,
So
yeah.
what I'm seeing is dead people that's right me. I think this shit runs in the fam because my psychosis agrees with the badness. I'll let her find your address and post-traumatic stress you'll receive for the stamping. And I've got ADHD, so it's not for me to get active. So it's in both of our interests.
I can't remember. Was Black T there that day?
I've been a bit stagnant.
Can't remember.
I only had one battle last year.
He might have been.
So this year, I was seeking a challenge. Because I think with the pen, our proofs can't speak to the sound.
So just waiting for the first.
Somehow,
That's
I'm
crazy.
still getting approval from those seeking was valid. Because you ended up being my next opponent. And to me, you ain't even the average. Different shit, same days, I've been dealing with matters. But this was stressing my mental health. Had me feeling in madness. Felt like I was going insane. Because I was expecting a different result after repeating my actions. Now I'm developing a sixth sense. Because all I'm seeing is dead people that's ranting. This shit runs in the fam because my psychosis is on grease with the badness. I'll let her find your address and post-traumatic stress you receive for the stamping. And I've got ADHD, so it's not for me to get active. Right. But it's in both of our best interests that I seek therapy. Because it will be too late trying to find triggers once you see me reacting.
Ooh, okay. All right. Nice. Mental health shit.
I just wanted to be in this club and showcase my talent again. Maybe throw some jabs at a vet. No, I'm even doing you the favour.
But you know what? Since he's commented, TMR is in the house, and look how fresh that young man looks. Look at him. Not a drop of sweat on him, and look at him. Dressed in finery from head to toe. Look at how resplendently he was, and he was that all day. What a gentleman. What a man. We're all good, TMR. Thanks for dropping in. Again, you'll be seeing a lot of TMR throughout the whole of this because he was on stage just holding it down, looking fresh and fly as fuck. Look at him. Look at how resplendent he looks.
This battle's a shame.
I don't think I've seen him blink yet either.
And your friends get to watch you go up against an actual threat. While mine are still waiting for an opponent that they can respect. And my type's elite. You can't rhyme with me. I got flows in all pockets like finders keepers. It's child's play when I punch. That's hide and seek. Look, I got flawless setups that's groundbreaking. The irony. Because you're still out here trying to find your feet. And at this point in time, your expiry's reached. So I'm gonna just let my style scold you. I've got 90 seconds round. I've got 90 second rounds rolled up. But I bet I'll get the countdown going wild with the limelight on me. You would think you're around Yoda. If it's me, I'll roll up.
Ooh, okay. Go on then. Just gonna pause because TMR's he's querying something with me. Pulling up in July. Which one are we talking about? Because I know that I forget. Is it, you've been sharing one recently, but I've only just rocked back up onto Twitter, TMR. So do me a favor, DM me the poster. I will make a point of being there. So yes, whatever it is, yes, I'll be there. Just take it as written. I'll be there. You got my, again, if you aren't already, go and subscribe to TMR and go and follow and support him. He's a good lad. He's a top man.
Down cold cuts or drop this jerk when I fire the barrel, get you smoked up, whatever the method, you're getting cooked and what's going to be left is a foul odor.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, so just in terms of overall hit rate, in terms of eloquence, flow, everything, Pyro's got this 2-0 already. But let's just hope that Foul, again, can pick it up in the third. Let's see what he can do.
I'm from West
There you
London.
go. Yes, you are.
Get you killed with your wife looking.
TMR. Appreciate you too, brother.
I'm from West London.
Yes, he is.
I can get you killed with your wife looking. Red jelly leaking, brain matter everywhere. It's gonna look like strawberry jam all over the rice pudding.
He's got a bit of traction on the third. Let him run it back. Go on. Let him run it back. Go on. Let him go. Let him go. Yes.
You can get killed with your wife looking. Red jelly leaking, brain matter everywhere. It's gonna look like strawberry jam all over the rice pudding. I hear you Eastman put pressure on bitches. Harassment. For the ladies' love. She's trying to tell you she's not really in sex. So why are you still moving like a ladybug?
Okay.
Right. For this bread I go ham just to get to this cheese. Back in the day I used to carry my toasty and fill it with beans. Crack that black pepper.
Sandwich bars. We got him. Let him cook. Bars. Let him cook. Spit your recipe, young man. Did someone just say bread soup? I don't know what they said.
Anyway, look.
He's gone. Come on.
I'm from West London.
Start again. Okay.
Your wife looking. Red jelly leaking. Brain matter everywhere. It's gonna look like strawberry jam all over the rice. I hear you Eastman put pressure on bitches. Harassment.
Harassment.
She's trying to tell you she's not really in sex. So why are you still moving like a ladybug? Back in... moving like a ladybug. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Mark.
The ham. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Go ham. Go ham.
Moving like a ladybug. Fucking up.
Come on, go ham. Go ham, young man. Go. Come on, Fowl.
The other day I used to carry my toaster and fill it with beans.
Yes, there you
That
go.
black pepper. I'm letting you crack that black pepper if Pyro think it to scramble. I'm letting you move now, but if I rise that pan, you'll get your head fried at an angle. Jesus Christ. You get your head fried at... Sorry, guys.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're
You get your head fried at an angle.
He's likeable, isn't he? He's likeable. You want him to do... Come on. Let's go.
Jesus. Shots firing. You might have to kill your witness. Everybody shooting straight at their target. Pyro shooting a miss like Danny Dyer in Business. It's not crazy. It's Crai-G. And I'm just paying homage because most of your opponents you turn skull and crossbones because you're up in the ranks. Just a little question, my boy. How long you gonna walk on the next man's plank? Time.
There you go. He got there. He got there. He got there. He got there. And he had a moment at the beginning of the round. Again, this is the thing. This is why I like seeing some of the younger guys and some of the more inexperienced guys just have a moment. You know what I mean? That makes them go, okay, well, at least I had that. You know what I mean? I know there was some stumbles, but he got some good reactions. So fair play to him. Pyro, here it comes. The coup de grace.
Reaction set from a lion, that's just what's expected from mine. And going up against me, you're going to be taking the wrong steps every time. You ain't bred to survive on the hunting grounds where even the legends can die. Round here it's aliens versus predators, and you ain't anything like. However, it's clear to me you're outspoken, but you don't hold the power to leave the doubt broken. Flow cold or intrigue others to seek your sound focus. I saw your battles, and you don't write intricate enough to keep the crowd solving. Just another one that can barely wrap your rounds clean without choking. And for some reason when you speak it sounds like your cheek somehow swollen. I thought maybe you was having a bad day, until I heard you on beats. Why is every freestyle reminding me of racism? The way I found foul slur in his speech. That's disgusting.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Foul slurs in your speech.
I thought maybe he was having a bad day. That was until I heard him on beats.
Also, I can hear Black Tea in the background. What? What?
I found foul slur in his speech. That's disgusting behavior. Stop with the verbal abuse. Just leave the words alone. Tell me, is it a pen to the shrooms or are you just a hopeless youth? Don't answer that. You shouldn't even speak when you're spoken to. You're the type of nigga that's always getting the vote wet soaking zoots, and that's why whenever the man never chain smoking, you don't get twos. Always killing the buzz. Try kill man. What's popping? You'll be getting stung, needing death for the open wound. This is the protocol. So why the fuck was MC phoning you? You don't drop smoking tunes or get reloads in rooms. You've never been close to pro, just prone to lose. See, my material is like threads, woven smooth. But the fabric of your reality, I just ripped holes into.
Time. And yeah, I think it's pretty easy to grade that one. Again, Foul, you did well on balance. I would love to see a cleaner performance. Slightly more aggression as well. I understand that, again, styles make matchups and all the rest of that sort of stuff, but I want to see you attack your opponent more. I want to see more of that. I mean, again, Pyro's indifference really helped with that because, again, he sold it was like, man, I would rather be literally watching paint dry, which in a battle rap scenario is just fucking, yeah, it's hard to get past that from an opponent's perspective when you've stumbled a little bit. Right. I can't remember which way around it was. God, which way around was it? Well, fuck it. We'll do this one because it's the one that I remember the scheme that came to mind when I saw and commented on it afterwards. So we are next going to one Frost versus TKE. And we're going to skip past the graphics. We get straight to the battle.
You know who's back. No loose shot.
Got Dojo on the left there.
We got co-hosts in the building.
It's your boy TM from the TMI podcast. The Gulag. Make some noise, y'all.
Yes, we're gonna get into this second battle of the
Tech
day.
behind
We
Frost
flipped off
there.
Camera and Frost is going.
That's the other thing. Again, battle rap dudes. If you ever go to a battle rap event, everyone is significantly taller than you think they're going to be. Your man on the left there, he's easily 7 or 8 feet tall. Don't let the camera fool you. He gets bigger off camera. You take the camera off him, he grows 3 feet.
Let's go.
Insanely tall.
Yo! So he was talking wild on the spaces. Said he want to battle Frost. He must have lost his mind.
Don't he know? I haven't lost. Aight? So I'm reduced to clearing the bottom shelf of damaged stock, but I had a lot plaguing my mind. Now I unleashed the wrath of God. This a favour for you. In my favour, we stack the odds. He wanna test the pen, but this ain't the place for practice shots. I gotta give him a fade. He's already suffered a tragic loss. I can't let a Baldwin still trying to. I can't let a Baldwin still trying to figure out who's been giving these actors props. So break a leg. You made the cast, now play your part on this stage of vast. You grade his class, he came in last. Stuck on the level all his mates have passed. Life fading fast, so he take a chance. With me, don't know if you brave or daft. Something cold coming through your door is war, yeah. And Frost made the draft. Joker smiling a crazy laugh. Wearing a vest won't save you, dog. We hit arm, leg, arm, head. Your final moment to pray.
Sorry. Ah, God, wrapped his goddamn mouth around that word long enough. Fucking hell. Battle rappers of the world. I get trying to get words and bend the sounds and all the rest of it, but you can't switch nationalities in the middle of a fucking round. You can't switch from being English as English gets to dog. Fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, sorry. Pet peeve of mine, but whatever.
Be saved at last. Wait, reload. Wearing a vest won't save you, dog. We hit arm, leg, arm, head. Final moment to pray. Be saved at last. Oh, fuck. Let's go. My fault, right. Wearing a vest won't save you, dog. We hit arm, leg, arm, head. Them crocodile teeth come razor sharp and they tear through a plate like they're breaking fast. 1, 2, 1, 2 step, make him dance, do a TikTok. I keep it fresh while they're freezing like a Ziploc. Best what? Tupperware. I take their lids off. He's only in my lane. Best what? Tupperware. I take their lids off. He's only in my lane for a pit stop. They gave him a plate to get washed. He's a dishcloth. I am different grades.
Kitchen bars.
Even maybe win, but let the games begin. The way I write, you can tell I'm crazy. It's all work and no play with him. He ain't even coming through the door to see the cutting room floor. He get killed by the stuff that never made it in. I'm saying, I had so much shit to say to him, my writing out of this world. And what I took off for space, alien. But I'll mock you as a man and assassinate your character. He once performed for Prince Harry. Prince Harry quit his job and got on a plane to Canada. I need a soul to take, so I got placed with an amateur, embarrasser. He knows he ain't made for this caliber. In his own words, he hoped for a debatable. This ain't even a battle, bruv. He said he'd give me a round when I get into my pattern stuff. Oh, how generous. Well, I got pattern pockets like Burberry check. You want a battle? I got pattern pockets like Burberry check. You want a battle, Frost? This is a personal threat. You can have a promise. You gonna learn some respect. I spray like acid vomit and it burn through your flesh. This a rapper Adonis versus the worst of his set. It'd be catastrophic. He ain't worthy of death. You get battered. 30 as 30 can get. I dropped a bag of bodies. You just happen to be the person whose turn it is next.
Pretty good for Frost. Stumble minus, obviously. I can't really remember any of TKE stuff, so I just have to relive it with me.
But like, them hairline bars in that run was causing pain. Yeah, my hairline is fucked, you turkey. So now I'm here to get one thing straight. To finally, yeah, my hairline is fucked, you turkey. And I'm here to get one thing straight. So finally, the blind mice from Shrek stumbled in. The blind mice from Shrek stumbled in. And me, I A to humble him, Frank Castle, punish him, clear everything in my path. This attack on Titan with the rumbling, because by the end of this attack on Titan with the rumbling, because by the end of this, I believe he'll be laid flat out, like Crai-G, the irony. They gave a Gen Z a snowflake. So they promised the slick chat against the nigga that rap with a slick mouth. Don't lick on me, get off your high horse, dismount, listen short ass. Don't lick on me, get off your high horse, dismount.
I don't remember him going in so much on the whole short thing. I have a rule. It has to be really good if you're going to go with something as base as you're short, you're fat, you're ugly, whatever. I don't remember if he had any good short stuff. So I'm letting you know, because who was it? There was, I think it was Raz Ren versus, what was his name? Something Thought? I forget. But it was a round of short jokes. And it was I get it for maybe, if you're going to stretch it for a little bit. But I'm getting away from the point. The point is, he's gone in from being short and wearing glasses and looking like a mouse. Okay? Let's see where he develops it.
Listen, short ass. We're already halfway there to a sit down. My guy, listen, short ass. We're already halfway there to a sit down. My guy, they was calling you a fed. And you'll be undercover when I lay this sit out. Scarecrow arms. And you'll be undercover when I lay this sit out. Scarecrow arms. Sticks out. Empty the clip out. What? Let's go. Scarecrow arms. Sticks out. Empty the clip out. The dogs will be moving like Frost.
I've just realised he was on. They battled, Frost and Dojo battled each other the next week or something. I forget. It was either the next week or the week after for Prem. Craziness that Dojo had all that. I mean, I remember Frost winning that one as well. So yeah, crazy that Dojo would take again. Why would you again? I don't know. That's a strange configuration of events, given that Frost had to battle effectively back to back, which deserves respect, considering that again, I had him losing this one if memory serves. So yeah, fair play. It's crazy to see them both on stage and basically looking at each other the whole time. Craziness.
This past year, struggling to get his shit out.
No Loose Chat are in the house.
They observed, became a watcher.
Let's pause this and just rewind it for a second. Just want to remind everyone, No Loose Chat threw a really good event. This Protocol 5 was a great event. Fiddlers was a great venue. Everyone at Protocol 5, No Loose Chat, and indeed, I suppose by affiliation, TMR. Super lovely, super helpful, super friendly, and they put on a hell of an event. Looked great, sounded great. Camera, and again, they've upgraded all of their stuff to make the presentation even slicker than before. And everyone turned up, and I don't remember anyone really giving a bad performance. So props to No Loose Chat for this event. They deserve even more support than they currently get. So if you're watching this for some reason, not subscribed to their channel, please do. It would be very helpful for them if you would. Anyway, sorry. TKE, I interrupted you.
And you'll be undercover when I lay this sit out. Scarecrow arms. And you'll be undercover when I lay this sit out. Scarecrow arms. Sticks out. Empty the clip out. What? Let's go. Scarecrow arms. Sticks out. Empty the clip out. The dogs will be moving like Frost this past year. Struggling to get his shit out. See, I observed, became a watcher, and see you've been lacking clearly. But why am I phased for? Your whole career's been a what if, like the Marvel series. But why am I phased for? Your whole career's been a what if, like the Marvel series. You arrogant prick, keep fucking up and still got the nerve to flex. Too many pat on the backs, like you missed shots, but still did the attempt. I heard they were walking out of your rants. No longer would it wait for you, like Thames. Pussy, next time I want to see you face a choke is on my hands wrapped around your fucking neck. Cause you be getting through on swagger, hanging on by drip. What a pleb. You know where else should be hanging on by drip? Your hospital bed. Cause at one point, you know where else should be hanging on by drip? Your hospital bed. Cause at one point you was on the road, getting top tiers on your resume. Then you followed in the steps of Lucifer, one of the biggest falls on grace. This Complex was hanging himself. One of the biggest falls on grace. This Complex was hanging himself. When he was supposed to be out here killing, you're a Magneto. Cause you was cool, then you became the new villain. You bring the damsel in distress. Today you ain't gonna get saved, bitch. Cause now it's an avalanche. You'll see Frost fall and cave in. Pussy's a trap. Yeah, the avalanche. You'll see Frost fall and cave in. Pussy's a trap house. I boom that smoke. Soon as he says, yo, watch. I look at you. As soon as he says, yo, watch, I look at his watching and take that, bro. Now you gotta seem hot. And I snatched his crepes just to say I took man's soul. I mean, they gave me frost. It's only right getting knocked out cold. But it's crazy. Yeah. But it's crazy. You expect frost to be fire. I think you all need to stay woke. Because if frost...
Halcyon, you motherfucker. Listen, okay? Frost doesn't have the market cornered on idiots wearing sunglasses indoors, okay? This idiot can wear sunglasses indoors and it be totally independent of another idiot wearing sunglasses indoors. You son of a bitch. You motherfucker. Pariz is wearing sunglasses. Pariz is wearing sunglasses and you're not bitching at her. What are you bitching at me for, Halcyon? I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. What the hell? What the hell? Hi, Halcyon. Good to see you, brother.
Actually add a substance, the most it can produce is fake smoke. What you did say... If Frost actually had a substance, the most it could produce is fake smoke. But you did say put him in a box, charge him on storage fees. Woo! I thought someone was wigging. But I'll put you in the cloud. And if your family want to keep the memories, charge them a monthly subscription. But I'll put you in the cloud. And if your family want to keep the memories, charge them a monthly subscription. Because Frost getting packed in. It's an igloo. Think every delivery, the content of my problem, they said delivery my issue. So I've been in the lab working on me because I hear you. It's just a shame I gotta take it out of you. Leave a hole big enough to see through. I mean, Black T did say I need to make things clearer. So just know, it's that tis lad. Me, you, mismatch. I'm that drippy one with a slick chat. Came for the M, the GR, leave with a big bang.
There you go. He's like the opposite in that, in the sense of he's almost got too much that he's trying to get out. The stumbles one as a result of him forgetting anything. It was not stumbles, but you know what I mean. Those slight, you know, mismatch of articulation in his setups and all the rest of it. It's almost like he's got it all. He's trying to pummel him fucking verbally. Yeah, there's a discrepancy in terms of, because I think it is fair to say, again, notwithstanding the fact that, you know, Frost does have a tendency to be a bit too lackadaisical sometimes, and that can bite him in the ass when he stumbles, because then it is a bit, it's a bit 80s bully villain type when they get their comeuppance. There's zero sympathy for it. There's not like a heel face dynamic where it's like, oh, you have sympathy from somebody. It's like, oh, you swaggered your way in here and then stumbled. Good. So it's interesting to see that dichotomy, because it's inarguable that it serves him, because he's now playing off it. He's now like, oh, I've never lost. And it's become like the Chael Sonnen thing. Like, he just, hey man, what are you talking about? I never lost. I've never lost a round, let alone a battle. People are in on the joke, and that's fine. But then you come up against someone like TKE, who is just fucking relentless. It's just bang, 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 bang. Yeah, Halcyon's hit it. It's one of those ones where clearly he had a lot just want to get it out. So if TKE can work on his pacing a little bit throughout the rest of the battle, I still have that round 1-0 to him. But we'll see what happens. Now, if memory serves, and for most people, you'll be seeing this after the fact, because I didn't advertise that I was doing this. So, yeah. I need to know, this next round from Frost, the angle, do you actually like it? Yes or no? Because I have a controversial thought about it, unsurprisingly. But let's see it first, and then I want you to make up your opinion on it. Just know, I have thoughts. I realise Quill's in the background as well. Hi, Quill. Still working on those 1,000 subscribers.
I need you lot to assist. If you can get your phones out and start a 2-minute timer, I'll tell you when to start it. Yeah? I can wait, we can wait. And as well, if you can keep the reaction down, like pretend like it's his rapping, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's first timer, bro, don't worry. Right, people ready? I'll tell you when to start, yeah? Ready? Right. Start. So a 2-minute limit is what we agree with Snoop. So don't you be coming through with 5. see this new gen love abusing time, and they don't even use it right. It's the usual rhymes, same ideas and used designs. The views decline. Now I've got to tutor all these clueless guys. It's you and I. Welcome to the student life. There's nowhere left for you to hide, and I don't think that you survive. Check out this old timer. But I don't think that none of these youths are nice. So let my brain splatter, you think these grades matter. He ain't got what it takes. It takes time. So take time. You still make a lot of mistakes, like, well, take time. It says a whole lot of nothing. You need to trim the fat. There's too much filler, like a chick that thinks she's bad. London, look, there's a massive distance in the gap. He isn't on the map. It's not opinions, it's a fact. He stood here with his killer. I'm stood here with a pack. In the Rizzler getting wrapped. You are witness to the act.
I will say one thing, just because, again, I've been sworn not to react. It's kind of the opposite of my job here. Yeah, TKE, brother. I know it's a flex. You gotta let Frost on the goddamn stage. This angle was a great angle set up from Nolu's chat. He looks like your sidekick. Like, you need to let him on the stage, TKE. You're battling him. I get that when it's your turn, but let him have some room. Like, anyways, sorry, I've got to go back to not reacting.
He is already dead, and this is 60 seconds flat.
Right, do you know what? I'll pause it here just because I can get it out. Right. Being impressed by something he was supposed to do, why are you impressed by that? Like, if you said, right, I'm going to freestyle, I'm not going to have a clock in front of me and I'm going to bang it on 60 seconds, that's skill. That's knowing that, that's having temperance and cadence and all the rest of it. Looking at your clock and writing to 60 seconds and then 2 minutes, that's what you're supposed to do. Why is that getting a reaction? I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, here's your assignment. Write 1,000 words. I wrote 1,000. Whoa! My God! How did he get it bang on? He had notice. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And also the idea of don't react to the round. What? So you're writing stuff with the intent of people not reacting? It's battle rap. You've got to make them react. That's the point. Thirdly, bad crowd. You did react to some of his things. Bad crowd. Bad crowd.
How do you say so little but rhyme so much? Your writing sucks.
He's got to speed it up. Come on.
How do you say so little but write so much? Your writing sucks. It's like he's at the bar pushing in. Try enough. I get served as soon as I slide on up. I get my round sharp because I know which lines to cut. It's the finer touch. Midas. Don't think TKE survives this. There's no attributes where he even meets me in the slightest. Greet me as your highness. He gets that light flash. See how meaty that his life is. I get a light flash. The one when you close them, you still see beneath your eyelids. We don't need to watch to know that you die in this. It's a horror flick. We already know that the white kid lives. Did you clock? I ain't clock what time it is. The best know that I know what time it is. When it's that time, I have time to switch. It's this time, a bad time. Life's a bitch.
So yeah, I gotta know people's opinion. Like, is that impressive? Like, I don't get why that got a reaction. Like if you right, the way to do that is right. Take out your phones, start your timer. Right, bit different. But it felt like. I'll tell you what it felt like. It felt like a magic trick where you... think of a number between 1 and 2. Right, have you got it? Cool. You're thinking of 2. It was! It's like... You had a half a chance of getting it right off the... There's nothing impressive about it. It infuriates me. And I... Yeah, how to shoot... Yes, I think... Right. Especially when you're setting up with that kind of concept, I think you need to play with the expectation a little bit. Or there has to be a payoff. Like, the idea of doing the thing you're supposed to do, it doesn't make any sense. Like, explain, because I am a fucking idiot. This is not in dispute. I fully admit that is the case. Someone explain to this idiot why it's impressive, and I will concede and retract my previous statement. I'm just saying, when you say, I'm going to hit it dead on 2 minutes, and none of you are going to react to anything I say. What? What? Okay. Anyways, I could battle, if that's the parameter, Just write 2 minutes of rap and make sure no one reacts to it. I could battle rap. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, now that I've pissed and moaned over something no one else will give a shit about, let's move it on, shall we? TKE's round 2. Fight back.
Let's go, team.
2 blades on Frost. Just because he figured skating. I can take my time sending him to the ER. Just to show her a different type of patience. If I ain't gonna make it that far, they hit screens from the yard. Shit dangerous. They step in and see Frost body down the cellar. I mean, it's always been cold in the basement. It's always been cold in the basement, Mr. Never Lost. I think you lost the plot. I step in with my gunner. Mr. Never Lost. I think you lost the plot. I step in with my gunner. He a 1-on-1. But I tell him don't jump in. It's barely a 1-on-1. It's barely a 1-on-1. I step into his pub in my Arsenal.
I think the best short joke that I ever heard in battle rap was the I don't remember who Shuffle said it to, but we can make it a 1v1.5. What was it? Was that? I want to say that was against Soul, and he was inviting Briggsy in. I can't remember, but yeah, that was the way he played it off was just so off the cuff. It just caught everyone off guard. But yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Sure. Just so we know it's just a bold job. So what's goody, bro? It's that ties when I bang on this hoodie, bro. Time for your death. Hoodie mode, Snoop, put a demon on this mug. Cuphead, I'll have my reactor to sit down. Picture funk flex. See me, put a shed slice back. This a slugfest. Watch, this ladder connect. It's a bunk bed. What are we talking about? This ladder connect. It's a bunk bed. Your issues with your lines being all over the place shows you aren't stable. Pussy, I'll punch you the fuck up. We'll see God take you. In other words, these hands will give you wings. That's a whole new meaning to palm angels. In other words, these hands will give you wings. That's a whole new meaning to palm angels.
I think this isn't a knock on Frost, by the way. I know. But I think the thing Frost is struggling with here is the difference in the Premier Battles crowd versus a No Loose Chat crowd, in the sense of No Loose Chat really appreciate that imbuing of violence in their lyricism, right? And the creativity that comes from being as visceral and violent with their words as possible. Whereas Frost is attacking his credibility and his skill level and all the rest of it. TK is just making it his business to kind of say, listen, I will fuck you up, son. I will fuck you up. And the crowd are just eating out the palm of his hand. So it's not to say that Frost isn't comparable in terms of skill. I'm just, in terms of the reactions so far, I'm just saying that that's something that I think people who go between promotions have to be exceptionally salient of, that it's not just you, it's the audience that's going to determine the reaction based on the material and how well they'll resonate with it. I know I'm treading, ground we've all tread 1,000 times, but I think in this particular instance, he's struggling with it and maybe could have been a little bit more ambitious with how much he would have pretended to fuck up TKE, even irrespective of, well, just basic height and reach advantage.
We see with death by 1,000 cuts. See this cunt bleed, Sticky Vicky. What type of shit coming out this pussy? Sticky Vicky.
Hey, Crease Frost. Jesus, don't remember that.
See, I toe crash. I'm still on Frost. Sub-Zero. Now take a look, see. It's a Mortal Kombat stage because we've been punched up and fell off like whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
It's a Mortal Kombat stage.
MK bars.
Punched up and fell off like whoopsie. But I commend him because he always came back fighting. Only for Tommy Boy to get a blade in his cap. Order with the Peaky Blinders. Try to take over. You get hit with the E4. His confidence up front. I can see in his demeanor. Cinderella to Leon. We're a different type of cleaner. Cinderella to Leon.
Ooh, okay. That's okay. All right. Yeah, that's okay.
A different type of cleaner. You know he fucked up like, I beg you keep this between us. Then I'll have I beg you keep this between us. Then I'll have him beside himself. He a lucid dreamer. Get a kick. Then I'll have him beside himself. He a lucid dreamer. Get a kick. I'll make his body twitch. You think that I'm a streamer? First ain't solid. Get a kick. I'll make his body twitch. You think that I'm a streamer? First ain't solid. You know, puddle when I turn into a leaker. Cause I kept slicing and slicing.
Sorry, Hadashoom's cutting in with the Actually, he says toasty. I know, but let him have it. It worked. I mean, you're right, but let him have it. I said, actually, should I let him have it? I came down on Crash for a bad Dragon Ball Z reference. Do you know what? On this occasion, executive decision, Halcyon, you're right. TKE, I take back your reaction. It wasn't oopsie, it's toasty. If you're gonna make video game references, you gotta make sure they're right. So saith Halcyon.
Like when you trying to get rid of the frost out of the freezer. Was ya? Looks like when you trying to get rid of the frost out of the freezer. But see, I mean what I say. What I say is mean. American Psycho. You don't know if it's a dream. Kame. That's 2 hands on the beam. What are we doing? What are we doing?
That's crazy.
That was correct. That was anatomically correct.
That's what I say is mean. American Psycho.
Except, of course, when Gohan did it with one arm. But you're not gonna do again. The classic Kamehameha is 2-handed, so therefore you're not gonna Hadashrooms. I'm gonna make this a thing now where I'm actually you. Anyways, keep the snap. Crash. By the way, Crash. Your battle is on the docket for today. Hopefully we get to it. If I run out of time and I go too long, I will do a second show because I want people to witness the magnificence. Also, Crash. Yeah, Leon Bowser. Because here's the thing. Has everyone seen Leon? That is an underrated assassin movie just because it goes a bit weird in the middle with the whole, yeah, we're going to train Natalie Portman to be like a mini assassin for reasons. Yeah, just it's an odd movie when it isn't a badass assassin movie. That segment at the beginning where he kind of emanates from the shadows and just puts the phone and it's like, talk to him. It's like, that's sick. And obviously Gary Oldman just going all kinds of ham. Great. But it goes weird in the middle. So I understand why people maybe don't remember it with the same reverence as other assassination movies. Not that I have a top 5 of those. I'm not a psychopath. But nevertheless, Crash is right. That Leon bar was sick. And I don't think anyone caught, not many people caught it anyway. Anyways, sorry. TK, let me rewind you so I heard you.
That's crazy.
Kamehameha bar.
That's why I say it's mean. American Psycho. You don't know if it's a dream. Kame. That's 2 hands on the beam. Red alert. Frost all over the street. Side note, but I hate your slogan. But I came for performance of the night. You better bring the performance of your life. Is that really the stunt you want to put before us? Pussy, don't make me take it literal. Because my brother did the performance of his life. And he got life for the performance. Oh.
Let's go.
Sorry, Lorne is DBZ police and I'm here for it. It's not just me. I will share with you right now. This is a bit behind the scenes. Actually, should I? Nah, I tell you what. I have one battle rap affiliation who is just as nerdy about Dragon Ball Z as me, and we debate it on a regular. And you would not. I would ruin the swagger of the individual if I disclosed to you who it was, because we are such fucking. We debated Majin Buu the other day, the character arc and the power level and the point of the character and the utilization, all the rest of this bollocks. He's a pink piece of inanimate chewing gum. And I spent 20 minutes debating with him that I'm not the Dragon Ball Z police, just a fan. Okay, and I won't have Dragon Ball Z misutilized. Blame Hadashrooms, Crash. He's the one saying it's not oopsie, it's toasty. I mean, he's the one getting actually on this. It wasn't me. Don't blame me. Blame him. Anyways, final round. That was closer. Again, it really. That's why I asked. Fucking hell. That's why I asked, because depending on your disposition, maybe you really rated that Frost concept where it's like, oh man, he hit the 60-second mark and he missed the 2-minute mark by like a second. He hits all the rest of it. Da 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 da. Maybe you really rate that, but for me, notwithstanding that as a concept, I thought TK. So I have it 2-0 TKE. So, anyways. Frost's third round. Interesting. All right, Hadashrooms. Before I press play, which one though? Are you giving the first to Frost, or are you giving the second to Frost? Which are you giving? Crash, don't be hating. Listen, all right, I will share with you. I stopped doing these because I don't know how much I can add to battle rap because I'm not a battler. I'm also not a promoter. I'm not technical. I can't. And behind the scenes stuff, I can only tell you about what was there. And, like, you know what I mean? But, like, this is it. This is what I bring to the table. You know, these conversations are important to me. Okay? And we all have, by the way, we all have things. I mean, Crash, you brought in Dragon Ball Z to your battles. Hadashoons, I'm sure if you battled, you'd geek out about something. We all have fandoms. We all have geekdoms. It's great. It's lovely. Okay. So right. I tell you what, I won't ask you to do it in the chat. I won't ask you to do it on the stream. Hadashoons, you've got me on Instagram. DM me what I'm missing. What am I missing? Because again, I am a hateful little bastard. I grant you that. Explain to me why you think it was a great concept. Or put it in here if you want to. If you want to say, oh, well, he's just trying to dispel it. No. If you want to put it in here, fine. Explain it to me. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyways, Frost third. I have it 2-0, but Hadashroom says it 1-1. Let's go.
I had to watch all of his battles just to save you the chore. One round in, I couldn't take it. So basic, I'm bored. Today apparently is different, and he came in for war. But all his little cheerleader mates for support. Don't they know I got punches that will take off his jaw? Who sanctioned this? But my status must have dropped straight to the floor. Getting mad because these leagues don't rate me no more. Nah. Because anyone that's ever arranged this before was like, we can get you a better name. Are you sure? Because we ain't in the same division. This a low-level side quest. My favourite mission. I ain't never choked before, bro. This a low-level side quest. My favourite mission. I ain't never choked before, bro. My game's been glitching. Because I'm beating I never choked before, bro.
Who turns choking into a gimmick? It's hard to count an exact minute. Never mind. Hadashrooms. He had time to... I disagree. I respectfully disagree, Hadashrooms. And it's my show. My word. It's mine. This is my show. I'm right. Duh. What's TMR sending me? Oh, he sent me the thing. Right, hang on. To answer... Oh, wait, so... Let's go... 26th of July. Are they on the same day? Thing is, since we're talking about this chat, I might as well talk about that. 26th of July. Yes. And he's doing one back to back. Okay. Malden Road in Camden. Oh, it's Camden too. Fiddler's Elbow. Are they going back? Oh, sweet. Okay. Free plug. Let's go. Era vs. Era 4. Headlined by Tally vs. RX Southside on the Saturday, the 26th of July, 1 to 5 p.m. at the Fiddler's Elbow. Cool. I'll be there. TMR sent me it. I shall oblige. I'm announcing it here, live. I will be at No Loose Chats, Era vs. Era 4, on the 26th of July, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Fiddler's Elbow in Camden. I'm announcing it here live. I will be there. And I'm going to cover it. I'll do a better job. Last time I don't know why I keep thinking I have to be live. I don't. I could record things and edit it together afterwards. Make it like a vlog or something like that. But I will be there. I'll book my tickets later on. I hope to see you there. Make sure you are. Crash. You'll be there? I presume you are. Hadashrooms, are you going to be there? Don't know. And as far as TMR, he is no longer with us. Not in the chat, anyway. He's off to do 1,000 other things. I will be there, I promise. I like the new concept. I think it's sick to think of, but if someone's dropping bars upon bars, it might not pay off in the long run. It's hard to count. Yeah, so fair enough. Okay. All right. If it's hard to time it properly... Even though, again, I would counter... Because, okay, do you know what? I'm not hating. I'm just going to say I respectfully disagree. It's 2-1, so apparently I've been outvoted anyway. So, there you go.
Game's been glitching, because I beat him so bad that I break the system. The king enters, the night ends. TKE meets the knife's edge. Embarrassing, turn his face bright red. We could have put money on the floor. And I'll be taking your half like a high press. I just wish he was ready to risk
Football bars.
We could have put money on the floor. And I'll be taking your half like a high press. I just wish he was ready to risk it all. Like he just see a baddie in a tight dress. Why would I dress? It's not the same, my writing wicked. I paint pictures with words like hieroglyphics. And that's a played out bar. I admit it. But ask me why I did it. Why? Is that all he ever ever does, or am I just tripping? He said something about bolognese and Silent G. Well, I let it pop like champagne. Silent G. See how that's layered? You see how that's layered? Like lasagna. Silent G. You got me beat on weight. He said something about bolognese and Silent G. Well, I let it pop like champagne. Silent G. See how that's layered? Like lasagna. Silent G. You only got me beat on weight and height. Silence, please. Let's discuss subject matter, because subjects matter. All these rounds just feel like a bunch of chatter. It's all dough and no point, like a rusty dagger. But he said some things, I don't even want to mention them. I'm just mentioning the fact that you mentioned them. What if I was on a dickhead thing and did it for jokes? Personal family trauma ain't the shit to expose. Doing all of that is a myth to me, bro. Stop trying to win battles off a sympathy vote. Right, how many wins is that now in a row? I don't even think you nick a round of me, bro. To see me, they gotta climb mountains of snow. They want peak frost, and still they're tucked out in the cold. Time.
See, now I felt that was his strongest round. I felt like that was his strongest round. First round I thought was a bit, and he stumbled. Second round I just don't rate the concept. That was his strongest round. And come to think of it, he was very meta in that. It's again the, isn't it terrible when people do this, so I shall do it. Okay, do something interesting with it. So yeah. It's his bet. I think that's just me, Head of Shrooms. I think that was his better of the three. That's the one I would say. Right, that's it. That was his strongest.
You once said you don't do ifs, buts, and maybes. You do absolutes.
Yeah,
but your whole career has been ifs, buts, and maybes. No absolutes. So he never reached the highest projected, and that's why they get mad at you. MBE, my career. We should have known exactly where we would go with the attributes. But they said it's different on NLC to Prem. I mean, I know the score. A white man trying to come where the brothers at. He definitely knows the score. But I just... A white man trying to come where the brothers at. He definitely knows the score. But that just tells me he gets in where he can fit in, like the Trojan horse. You can't keep it 100, only half a stack. I asked for my biggest battle yet. I got half of that. I should have wrote 1.5 rounds because you only need half of man. Hand tied behind my back. This only half the scrap. You get killed by 2 new guys back to back. Don't have no dumb excuse, because trust me, us seeing a white boy with his face in a bag ain't nothing new. You are an actual twat. You're expandable. In this movie, gonna be action-packed. I'll reason on for you. Like an action man, turn you and your team. I'll reason on for you, like an action man, turn you and your team veg. Now we got a cabbage patch. Now we got a cabbage patch. The light you'll see ain't from a camera flash. Never lost. All these years he ran with that. Now I'm putting a stop to the games. Dead battery pack, because I don't want to hear nothing from him. Now I'm putting a stop to the games. Dead battery pack, because I don't want to hear nothing from him, like rapping from Daddy Jack. Daddy Jack. Really contradicting. Your nickname Frost, but your real name Tom Baker? Probably not. But tell Frost chill. I'll put his head in the fucking oven and let Tom bake off. He won't make it back. I'll put his head in the fucking oven and let Tom bake off. He won't make it back home. He's dirty, stop out. Tie him up on a cold day. I'll have Frost bound. The commander don't need a big slice. Call him short. It's a Frost round. Have a cat spinning over. Call him short. It's a Frost round. Have a cat spinning all the beans. You're talking Tom now, but it's crazy. Right. You was respected. And now they treat you like a joke. Your whole battle rap legacy is a why. About a nigga known to choke. But his name's Frost. Your whole battle rap legacy is a why. About a nigga known to choke. But his name's Frost. Of course he got no motion. 6 cents. This whole time he been ghosted. 6 cents. This whole time he... He's the joke.
I don't remember this.
Joking, I just wait to feel left out.
Oh, okay. All right. Flipped it. Okay. Got him. You got him. Got everyone. Okay. Fair enough.
No, I ain't joking. I just feel left out. I was having a Frost moment. See, I told P I was having a Frost moment. See, I told P I owe one. I need to get LOC a classic. You see Death at a funeral. I gotta put this little fucker in the casket. You see Death at funeral? I got to put this little fucker in the casket. From the beginning of the ceremony, it's chills. Rest in peace, Frost. A cold starter. Chelsea boy in the coffin with his arms folded like Cole Palmer. Then I slide on his widow. Now walk on, babe. You got back off. Then I slide on his widow. Now walk on, babe. You got back off. She loved the idea. She no longer has to pull up a chair for a man to stand on to give back shots. So just know, it's like this lad, me, you, this lad, and that jiffy one with a slick chat.
There you go. So, I seem to be in the minority then, because I think Hadastreams is going to give that to Frost. The fake stumble caught everyone, so I think that gets points, because it has to be done properly in order for it to carry any cachet, because that's been done to death at this point. Yeah. Alright. I'd probably end up giving the last round to Frost, because it was the more solid round. It was the more for him, at least. I thought it was the first round. I didn't think was that strong compared to TKE. Second round is entirely up to you. If you like the concept, you don't like the concept. I again wasn't a fan of it. And the third one, I think, yeah, it's hard for me, because again, I factor in things like in the room reactions. I factor in things like, have I heard stuff like that before? Do I agree with the concept? Do I disagree with the concept? Because again, it is a subjective thing. People refuse to put out criteria as to how you're supposed to react to these things and how you're supposed to mark these things. So it's a case of a subjective opinion, and my subjective opinion is Frost's swagger lets him down when he doesn't back it up, and I felt like he was banking on that second round backing it up, and for me, it just doesn't. It just doesn't work. So there you go. Right. I think what I'm going to do, because we've been going for just over an hour, I'm going to put a pin in it for today. Okay. My fucking phone's still pinging for some reason. I'm going to put a pin in it for today. And then I think what we'll do is we'll come back and do the third and fourth battles of the card, with the final battle between Tech and Templar Surfer. We'll try and squeeze all that in tomorrow, because I do want to get everything reacted to. I just don't want to take 3.5 hours doing it. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll put a pin in it for it today. I'm also getting some fucking flashing images on my screen to say it's not working properly. So God knows if you can even hear me, to be honest. Don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Don't know. So I'll fix all this, make sure it's working properly. And yeah, revisit this maybe tomorrow or Saturday. So for now, at least, I hope you enjoyed both of those battles. I remember enjoying both of them thoroughly on the day. As I mentioned earlier, please go and subscribe to No Loose Chat, not only for more of these battles, but also because they have an event coming up in July. July 26th, Era vs. Era 4. I have decided I'm going. I'm going to go sort out my ticket in a moment. I hope to see you there. Thank you to No Loose Chat themselves for tuning in very, very quickly. TMR, thank you for joining us as well. Crash and Hadastreams, I appreciated your company as always, gentlemen. So, I will catch up with you guys soon, once I've had a chance to fix all of this shit. Hopefully, it hasn't impacted your viewing experience too much. Please take care of yourselves, and I will catch you, hopefully, on the next edition of The Halcyon Show.